beauties, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Jade, or Beauty Doll Jade, whatever you want to call me. For today's video, we're going to be doing a fall eyeshadow makeup look. I did browns, golds, you know the vibes, fall vibes. So yeah, I haven't done eyeshadow in so long. It's been months, so I was really nervous about doing this look, but I'm really proud of myself because it actually came out pretty good. So yeah, I'm out of breath, y'all. Just been doing a whole lot. So yeah, I don't want to keep talking. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Make sure I subscribe to my channel as well, and let's just jump right into this tutorial. Hey beauties, we're going to be jumping straight into our eyeshadow. I am taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and this is going to act as my primer for my eyeshadow. This is going to create a nice, smooth, even base, and it's going to help my eyelid become one shade. I am going to set my eyeshadow today with my Airspun translucent setting powder. This is going to help my eyeshadows blend nice and smooth and not become patchy. Sometimes I don't set my eyeshadow, I just leave my concealer tacky. But I haven't done eyeshadow in a while, so I really didn't want to do that technique today. So I am just going to go in and set my eyelids today. The first shade I'm going to be taking is this dark brown. Well, it's not that dark. It's like a semi-dark brown. And I'm taking that on a Morphe N506 brush, and I'm just applying that into my crease area. Not directly into my crease, but slightly above my crease. I just want to have a nice shadow right there so that my transition shade will have something to blend into to create a nice gradient effect, because I will go in with something darker for my actual crease shade. For my transition shade, I'm going to go in with this light brown shade from the Juvia's Place Warriors palette, and I'm taking that on a clean Morphe N506 brush, and I'm just applying that directly on top of the eyeshadow that I previously used. This is going to help create a nice gradient blend that I was just talking about, from light brown to dark brown to a darker brown. For my actual crease shade, I'm going in with this dark chocolate shade from the Warriors palette as well, and I'm using another Morphe N506 brush to blend this directly into my crease. You're gonna see me look forward. Well, you might not. I really don't know if I included that, but I'm gonna look forward, and this is gonna help me blend like directly into my crease, so that when I do my cut crease, you will see all of the shades, and yeah, you will see the nice blend. So I'm gonna take that and just blend directly into my crease. I'm gonna go back and forth with all of the shades that I use, because once you apply one shadow, another one can get washed out. So you want to make sure that you go back in and make all the shadows very pigmented but very blended at the same time. Once I'm done blending out all of my eyeshadows, I'm going to go in and cut my crease. To cut my crease, I like to start off by taking some concealer and I just place it close to my lash line, and I look up and around, and this is going to help give me a guideline as to where I should cut my crease, so that when I apply my shadow, none of it will transfer when I'm looking up and around and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a tip to give you the best place to cut your crease at. So after I cut my crease, I go in and I just apply concealer to the rest of my eyelid. Now I'm just going in and blending the outer corner with the same shades that I used earlier, the dark chocolate shade and the very first shade that I used as well. For my lid shade, I am going to be taking a shimmer shade. It's this champagne shade in the middle of the Warriors palette, and I am using a flat top brush just to apply this to my eyelid. I didn't spray my brush with any type of setting spray or rose water spray to enhance the shimmer. I just went in with it straight dry out the palette. It's super bomb, so you really don't need to do anything extra. You can if you want to, but I chose not to do that today, and I am going to go on top with a loose pigment next anyway. Now I'm taking my Jlarue Cosmetics loose pigment in the shade White Gold. I love this shade so much. I'm pretty sure that you guys see this shade like all over YouTube and Instagram. These pigments are super bomb. If you do not have any, get you some. They are that good. Like, they make the look pop 10 times more after you put it on. It's super bomb. I'm taking this on my eyelid, and then later on in the look, I'm going to take this as my inner corner shade as well. I decided to do some liner today, so I'm taking this black eyeliner from Essence Makeup. I don't know what this eyeliner is called, but it's the matte black eyeliner, and I will leave it in the description box below. So I'm just taking that, and I'm not doing a full wing. I'm just taking that and I'm blending it into the eyeshadows at the outer corner. I don't even know how to explain what this is called, but yeah, I'm gonna take that eyeliner and then I'm gonna go in with this black eyeshadow from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. It's the volume 1 or volume 3. I'm just taking that black shade on a Morphe M506 brush, and I am tapping that into that eyeliner just to help it mattify, even though it's already matte. But I just want to go in and add that black shadow on top of it, and then I'm gonna go in and add that black shadow to the outer corner and just help it blend out more, so you won't see the transition between the eyeliner and the black shadow in the outer corner. Just make sure it's blended really good. And I know that my eyeshadow was looking a little unblended in some areas, so I was going off camera and I was fixing stuff. So yeah, now we're just jumping into the skin. I am taking my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer and I'm just applying that all over my face. I went back in with the old foundation today. It is the Maybelline SuperStay foundation in the shade 355 Coconut. I just bought this foundation in this shade. I actually had it in the shade 340 a while ago, but I stopped using it. I started using the Beauty Bakery foundation, the hydrating one, and then I bought the Fit Me, the Dewy and Smooth. But these days, it seems like my nose, like my T-zone area, is starting to get very oily. I don't know why, because it's the winter time, so I would expect it to get dry, but it's getting very oily, so my foundation starts separating on my nose and stuff like that. So I decided to try a matte foundation, and I forgot how matte this foundation was, y'all. I let it sit for a few minutes, and yeah, it was really tough to blend out, so don't let this foundation sit. I was just tripping, and I forgot how matte it was, so yeah. You're just gonna see me going in and blending that out with my damp beauty blender from Real Techniques. I did not use a brush today. I really been loving using my blending sponges. Like, it gives a nice blend. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and just blend all that foundation out. after I blend out my foundation, I go in with my concealer and I'm concealing underneath my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my upper lip area. I'm using my same Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. I only go in with just this one shade. Sometimes I like to go in with a concealer closer to my skin tone, and then I like to go in with a brightening one, but I don't have a brightening one and I just love how this looks, so I'm going straight in with this shade right here. And yeah, I let this concealer sit for just like a few minutes just so it can get tacky and it provides better coverage. So after I do that, I go in with my Morphe setting spray, and this is gonna help with my makeup lasting. I like to spray in layers sometimes to help the makeup last. I literally just said that. But yeah, so now we're going in with the beauty sponge and we're just blending that out. I start on the edges, the outer corners, whatever that area is called that I'm blending out. I like to start there first and just blend that into my foundation, and then I like to go in underneath the eye. I do directly under the eyelash because that's where I want the most coverage at. Alright y'all, so this is when things started to get hectic for me. My phone just kept on saying that I was running out of storage and stuff like that, so it just kept stopping my clips at random times. So I didn't get to show you guys me setting my concealer with my Airspun powder. So that's just what I did off camera. As you can see, those areas are set. Now I'm setting the rest of my face with my Maybelline SuperStay foundation powder foundation in the shade 355 Coconut. It's the exact same shade as my foundation. This powder is so good, y'all. Like, it makes everything look super blended, and it just provides that extra coverage. So yeah, I'm applying that powder with this Wet n Wild brush. I don't even know what this brush is called, but I love this brush so much, and it's super affordable. And now I'm going in with that same sponge that I used before, and I'm just going in and blending the powders together. You got to make sure everything is super blended. Now I'm contouring my nose with my black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in medium to dark. No, I think it's medium to deep, whatever it's called. I'll leave it in the description box below. I don't know what brush this is that I'm using to apply that powder to my nose, but this brush right here is from the Jackie Aina palettes. It's the brush that came with it, and I'm just using that fluffy blending side to just blend out the contour on my nose. And I go in and I make sure that I blend the contour into my eye area. This gives like a nice snatched effect. It just makes it look so good. I'm taking some more Airspun translucent setting powder on this wedge, and I'm taking the thinner side and I'm just placing that on the bridge of my nose. This is gonna help, number one, bake my nose and just help the oil control, and number two, this is gonna help my nose look really snatched. So yeah, I leave that on until I'm basically finished with my makeup, and then I go in and wipe it off. Now I'm bronzing with my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany, and low-key, this bronzer was not giving what it was supposed to give in this look. Like, it did, but it didn't. So I had to go off camera after this whole look was all said and done, and I went in with my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I took that first brown shade that I used for my eyeshadow, and I used that as a bronzer. I've seen so many makeup artists on YouTube use that as a bronzer, and I don't know why I never thought to do that, but yeah, I loved how that turned out. So you guys are gonna see way at the end. No shade to this bronzer. I love this bronzer, but I just feel like it wasn't giving what it was supposed to today. I don't know why. I do not know why, but yeah. For blush today, I am taking my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Rose. This is not nothing new. I use this blush in every single look. I'm also taking my L'Oreal True Match blush. I don't know the shade, so I will leave that in the description box below. But I like to mix these two together. The L'Oreal one is super pigmented, and the Maybelline one has like a slight shimmer to it. So I like to mix the both, and it gives me exactly what I want. So yeah. I apply a lot of blush because, as you all know, and if you didn't, blush is like one of the first things to go on your makeup, so I be going crazy with the blush. I'm going in with my Sephora Microsmooth setting powder in the shade Deep, the number 56. I like to take this powder beneath my contour slash bronzer just to chisel out my cheekbones and clean up that area a little bit more. And I also take this powder where my concealer and my bronzer meet on my forehead. And I also take it where my blush and highlight meet on my cheek and my nose as well. On the sides, like where I contour, I really just use this powder just to like blur out everything and give a nice blend, and it also provides a bit more coverage, not coverage, but like color, you know, to help reduce flashback. So yeah, I really love this powder. Once I finish applying the Microsmooth powder, I'm going to go in and dust off the bridge of my nose and apply my highlighter. It is the Wet n Wild highlighter in the crown of my canopy, I believe, or Precious Petals. I don't know how I keep forgetting this highlighter name when I use it all the time. That's honestly sickening, but it'll be in the description box below, of course. And now I'm going to go in and set my face with my Morphe setting mist and my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I spray both of those, and then I go in and press that in with my beauty sponge. This is the end of the video. I go off camera and I do my lips and stuff like that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. I went off camera and I did my finishing touches. I curled my hair, I changed my top, and I did my lips as usual. The same thing every time. I'm gonna leave my lip products in the description box below. Yeah, I really love how this look turned out. I really do. Like, it's really giving fall. It's giving what it's supposed to give. I low-key had a lot of malfunctions throughout the video, which y'all are probably gonna see throughout the video. Yeah, it was just a lot going on. Then I had to do a lot of stuff off camera. I had to fix a couple things. I had to finesse. So yeah, my phone kept running out of storage. Like, literally, I kept having to go in my phone and delete hella stuff, and I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I know I don't have this much stuff in my phone. I don't know, but I need a new phone. All in all, this look came out super pretty. I really love how it turned out. Leave this video a like, leave me some comments down in the comment section below, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.